So Florida State's offense will get the first crack at it here. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. They'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Back to throw, it's Ware. Connection to the right. He'll get it out to the 20.
We'll see.
Not bothered at all being backed up when they've got the first down. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll give it to the back. Finding an escape route. Oh, he's getting it by Steve. Running inside the 20. Just making a huge play.
What a gay name, Spencer Cummins.
They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Quick release on the RPO. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Off play action. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last one.
And the extra point is good. It's 7-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the tight end. Couldn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Need. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. The inside handoff. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back, runs on the road. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
Got a man. It's Need. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play.
They said he had 2 catches for 7 yards, even though he just had like a 50-yard touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
Now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive, just trying to stop?
It's crazy they're making this guy like Christian McCaffrey.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh,
Oh, thank goodness gracious.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He leaves it with his back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Guys, let's look big picture at Florida State. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game fires toward the end zone.
Dude, that was so much bullshit. I was trying to switch players to go sack the quarterback, and they put me on a cornerback and just pulled him off the receiver. I mean, it's just, that is unbelievable time. I gotta look at that. So I'm on him neck for neck. And then it shows that he takes him over right there as I'm trying to change players to sack the guy and pulls him over. He should have never been in that position, man. That's just fucking terrible.
You guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over. And it's paying.
It's just ridiculous, man.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Just nothing doing on that last run. They knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right?
Hey, Wesley.
Defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Sure hands, it's Hart. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Now, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible, Wesley.
Looking to throw for it. There's the pressure.
Oh, fuck you. I'm going. Dude, that's ridiculous.
Pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but I think just invoked the fear of God into this team.
Big man has it as a 1st down and 4.
Dude, they tried to cheat me on that. Man, screw them.
They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses.
Oh, dude, that's bullshit. Dude, that's bullshit. Look how bad he beats this guy. Look at this. Look how bad he beats this guy. And then make my quarterback make that bad of a throw? I just don't fucking get it. They make this quarterback so bad. They make him so freaking bad.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception of the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hamilton. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Leads it in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Wants to throw. It's Ware.
Oh my god. shit. I hate this game. I hate this game.
Unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch.
How they give me an interception.
So dangerous because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception because if you don't get him down, he's taking a
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I mean, he was so freaking open, dude. He was so open.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The give out of the gun. There he goes.
And a boy. Son of a boy. Needed that.
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make.
All right, I'm just saying that.
That's why you keep feeding it to him, 'cause it's
Yeah, it was a good run.
he's gonna break it
I caught a good hole.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth thing. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy,
Yeah.
this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Wyoming. We've got our finger on the pulse of everything in the Mountain West and all around college football. Miles?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The RPO, it's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Oh,
Yeah, nice job on the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. He went nowhere after the catch. Nice job on the D.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Finds the tight end. They'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Ware. Working that left side now. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Leaves it with the running back. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
uh-oh.
The Knowles are on the move. Now they'll try the right side. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. Brought down at the 32.
He's got 213 yards.
And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's
Hold
brought
on.
down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. To the air, it's Ware. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hamilton. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this: we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap. You can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
Got his man on the right. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And that lead grows even bigger. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they can go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something.
Breaks into the open.
Oh, come
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive
He should have
play for
been.
the first down.
I tell you what, they're down, but they're not out with this guy. They keep feeding him. He keeps having success on the ground. Maybe I use this now to catapult, use some play action, make some bigger plays down the field. But the run game has not been the problem.
And the Yellow Jackets, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Finds a man on the right. And he's not down immediately, but not
Yeah, it
before
was.
he moves the chains. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. They'll move the wide receiver. Running to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked. You should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside line.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Motion from the wide receiver. Got it in the middle. It's Hart. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups where you see, I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect and keep the drive going.
Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line. The Steak scores it.
And that's That's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
So Mike's playing at Alabama and beating them 21-0. It's not even the same thing.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're getting set to kick it away.
Not even the same team. It's craziness. No, they're out of Washington.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where.
Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield, it's Ware. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep.
Oh, come on. Catch the ball.
When you make big plays for your quarterback in the game, you catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying play action. Got it behind the line. It's Hamilton. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not in this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Trying to burn this defensive.
Yes.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. First play of the drive wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. On the move at the 30. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dead right. Clear the mechanism. It's over and move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it.
I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to pass. It's Ware. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
It was fast, too. They were lucky tackles.
Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He might want another play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Rush. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Showing the arm strength to the left. And they won't make the connection. Looking to make a big play there.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Turning it on. Shoved out of bounds after a big game. They'll mark it at the plus 42. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the first quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job.
Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After the miss, the lead is still 4. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They open this third quarter on top, and they build the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
The gift to the back.
I didn't change the play. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Hauls it in at the 40. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point...
There we go! Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to throw here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Takes the grab. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when he catches, big fella.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Got his man. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Seminoles look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on 1st down. Just not quite able to. It's incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today. This one from 34 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll cut the lead to 1, 28-27. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. The Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Here comes the heat. Just a short pass to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on this play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this
committed a hold.
Really nice job of executing it.
So obvious.
Hold on. Okay.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the goal. Quarterback making adjustments. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start on offense.
It is going to be nearly impossible to hear right now, and this offense is going to have to get locked in. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. The give to the back. Past the 40.
hesitation. He got forth right away. He's looking to move big time.
Up to you.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Ready to fire from the pistol. Give to the running back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air. It's Ware. Fires to the big fella. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Knowles come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Now the play fake. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stands.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive, knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know the defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quick touch pass to the receiver.
Oh my goodness gracious. If I keep running, he's gone.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball, he shot downhill, and made a nice tackle.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Yellow Jackets will punt away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Leaves it with the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the 3rd play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Zings it complete to the right.
I just suck. I suck. That's all that is.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll go to the ground. He is going
God, that sucks so bad.
at the line of scrimmage. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they're after it.
Yes.
Man, did he wait for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Seminoles will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that in mind. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Rush. Crosses the 30. That one can really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch.
Oh,
Make the run.
gee, man, come on.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there.
Oh, my goodness.
PFL.
He dicked me over. He straight up dicked me over, dude. I threw it to the tight end and they threw it out there. That is bullshit. Dude, they're just dicking me over. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. They're just digging me. It's unbelievable.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Back to throw, it's Ware. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
And it'll be in.
You better not do this shit. Fucking second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, boy.
The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Slips through the line. They finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football. And we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football.
He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Going to take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chain. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
I I think in this situation after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a one-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Oh, he's got some space. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Yellow Jackets with the 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Using his legs, it's Salter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this is a moment with the lead late on 3rd down that I would put the ball in the quarterback's hands and trust him to get this first down and keep me on the field. He's one of the most highly rated guys in the country. Throwing it, if it's not there, use his God-given athleticism to go keep these sticks moving.
To the ground with the back. Really good run there on 3rd down. He got 5, but they're still left with a 4th and 3.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs and give it to him. You can get such positive yards like that. Continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way than offload football.
The game's almost over. Probably 7 or 8 minutes.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. He's got it. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
4th down, same as 1st, same as 2nd, same as 3rd for this offense. Going for it in a big-time moment. Get the big first down. This game, we're running out of time defensively.
Sneaks it in.
I should have done that. I should have just knelt it. They have no timeouts. Oh my god, I'm so stupid.
He decides to keep the football. He can make people look absolutely silly. He shows
I'm so stupid. I should have just knelt it.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. He wants to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's down. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen.
Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. To the air, it's Ware. Got the quick pass. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Grab in the middle, it's Hamilton. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Unleashes one deep.
Touchdown!
That one slipped from the ground, and if he had held on, that
Dude, he's got a massive
it'll be third down.
catch.
I can't believe it. He had a chance to just end the game right there. If the defender makes the catch in the end zone, up a possession, this is ball game. But because he put it on the ground, this offense still has life.
Got some room in under the goal line. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? You kick the extra point, tie it, and hope for overtime, or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go for try here and see if you can take the lead with just seconds left in the game?
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. You know those defenders wanted to light him up. Quarterback wisely gets down with the slide. The Yellow Jackets are in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Need. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And he's brought down after a nice game. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Little touch pass to the receiver. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And this will be for the win.
Boosh! Suck it.
Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upset.